Hello and welcome to episode 1 of the Women's Rugby Wrap for 2020. I'm Sarah Friend. Joining me is Shannon Parry from the Australian Women's Sevens side. Shannon, it's so good to have you on board for episode 1.
Yeah, really looking forward to it. Super Rugby is about to kick off this weekend. A few matches to watch out for, so can't wait.
Now, you've been a veteran of the game for so many years, now switched to sevens, but what have you thought of the competition over the last couple of years?
I think, to be honest, it's been a fantastic stepping stone for the Waratahs in that pathway, and it gives girls equal opportunity for 6 weeks now to play at that top level, and that's what we need. We need more competitive matches at that state level that obviously progresses into Waratahs moving forward.
Now, the teams are out for this week. There's some big names in, big names out. Can New South Wales be beaten in 2020?
Yeah, I think it's going to be a tough one. They obviously haven't been beaten yet in a game in Super W history, so that's a huge feat. But I guess everyone's sort of chasing them. They've got a target on their back. The Queensland, I've heard, been training very well. ACT, and you never, WA's there. Melbourne, obviously, they're the Smokies. You never know what they're going to bring. But I'm just really looking forward to the competition this year. I do think it will be a Queensland New South Wales race, but hey, I'm there to be proven wrong.
Now, there's some big names out this year. Em Robertson, she's got a neck injury. You've got Millie Boyle out with a back injury as well. How do you think that's going to affect those top teams?
I think it's going to be huge. Those two girls, they have immense leadership in their team. They sort of get their full pack rolling on, and you've also lost a few other players through ACT with Shelley Millwood. She's out this year. She's had a shoulder fix. So, those teams will lose those leaders, but it creates an extra opportunity for a young buck to sort of come through the ranks. So I think there will be, a bit of nerves in that first round, but no doubt the squads are in good shape and looking forward to that first round.
Now, who are you looking forward to seeing really stand out this year? Or I know there's a lot of young ones in the mix across every team, but is there someone that you've got your eye on that do you think is going to do really well this year?
Yeah, for me, Taylor Staniford. Obviously, last year she was the player of the year, and the way that she sort of, made a name for herself last year. She's always been a player that's sort of been on the fringe, but she really nailed that number 8 spot for the ACT Brumbies. But to see her go down with an ACL. But from all reports, the medical teams, she's back up and running and raring to go to hit the ground running. So hopefully she can put in another good season.
Now, Shan, you've got some really exciting news as well this year. There's a lot of you girls from the Sevens outfit that are actually commentating this year. Now, tell me, what games have you got for the Super W?
I've got the game in Ballarat, which is ACT versus Melbourne, and I've got another game, WA versus New South Wales at Sydney University. So really looking forward to that. Something very different for myself, but looking forward to the challenge.
Amazing. We can't wait to see you and hear you on the commentary box there. Well, we kick things off this Friday. First of all, down in Melbourne, it is Valentine's Day as well. Now, the women are playing, the Melbourne Rebels, are playing New South Wales, who are yet to be beaten, as we just said. And then on Saturday night, you've got the Brumbies hosting Rugby WA before the men's match kicks off at 7:15. You can, of course, stay tuned to all the live action right here on Rugby.com.au, and it also will be live on Kayo Sports. We'll see you next week for episode 2.